when you're looking at these numbers, again, you look at the power of the variables. That's really the one thing that you're looking at. Okay, so what's the power of our variable in this first term? 2 and then 0, right? So do both of these fit the conditions for a polynomial? Yeah, the fraction out front is the multiplier, the coefficient, that's fine. Okay, so this is a polynomial. And if I were to ask you what degree is this polynomial, your answer would be? Okay, so this is second degree polynomial, right? The highest power of your variable is 2. Okay, what about the next problem? The next expression, is that a polynomial? Again, we have a power of 1 and 0. Are both of those non-negative integers? Yes. So again, we're dealing with a polynomial here. What degree would this whole expression be? The highest of those two numbers is 1, so it's a first degree polynomial. And what about the next expression? Again, if we were to rewrite this with a power for x, it would be x to the square root converts into a rational power of 1/2. Is that a non-negative integer? No. So this one is not a polynomial, therefore it doesn't have a degree label for it. And what about the next in the bottom row? 2 to the power of x. And now think about, so here x is our power, right? We don't have a variable exponent. We have an exponent or a variable in the exponent. So this does not fit the form of a polynomial. And the power is your variable, meaning it could possibly one, it doesn't apply to the variable, but it could does not fit the form of a polynomial. And what about the next example? This is the one that's probably, if you missed it one, it's probably this one. Okay? Because when you look at this power of -1 that applies to the number is not the same as the power of a variable. Because what does the 2 to the -1 actually represent? 1 over 2, right? The -1 moves the base 2 to the denominator. So this is really just 1/2 x, meaning our power of x is 1. So is this a polynomial? Yeah, the 1/2 is just a coefficient. And what would the degree be for this polynomial? It's the highest power. There's only one power here, 1, first degree. And then finally our last example here, 2x, if we were to write this with a power, it's x to the what power? -1, does that fit the conditions for a polynomial? No. Okay, so the ones that would be polynomials in this would be these three.